I'm doing a little prep work this morning, and as I was doing my prep work, I thought that this would be a good time to take a minute and address a few things. First and foremost, I feel the need to apologize. And honestly, I don't know if I need to apologize, but in my heart of hearts, that's the way I feel. You see, I've tossed and turned over this, thought about it, prayed about it, even talked to some of my inner circle about it. And at the end of the day, I feel the need to apologize. I'm not sure if I do, but I feel the need. I need to address some things on my channel. Because you see, I started this channel and everything I'm doing to help people. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do was help people. Help people originally learn to cook, mostly from scratch, from scratch. The way I was taught to cook. Doesn't have to be hard, simple, easy. But then I started teaching how I got there. The tips, the tricks, the hacks. We all know those, okay? But somewhere along the line, things started happening on my channel that I felt I needed to address. Now, like I said, I'm not really sure I need to apologize. But when things bother you and you just can't get it off your chest, so to speak, you pray about it, you talk about it, and it's still there, then to me, you need to follow your first mind. And Lord knows, I have done all I can do to address this non-publicly, so to speak. But that didn't seem to do the trick, okay? So I thought maybe if I address this as a whole, going back, people would understand. Currently, people would understand. And going forward, people would understand. So I hope and pray at the end of the day that you all can forgive me, because this is my one and only apology. This will be the only time I address this. This will be the only time that I will say anything else about this. So what is this? Well, you see, it's been happening more frequently. And that's why I think I feel the need to address this. And I'm just filling up my little jar right here with some Himalayan salt. I am going to be chopping up some garlic in a minute, so while we talk. But people have been in my comments. They have been DMing me on other platforms. They have been emailing me. And all that's fine. Please leave me comments. Please DM me. Please email me. That's fine. But in those comments and in those DMs, people are asking me, and I need to get a better piece of garlic. I'll be right back. As I was saying, people have been DMing me in my comments and even emailing me. And they're asking me questions that are more or less health related, not necessarily cooking in a sense. I've had DMs and emails with questions like, what can I eat as a diabetic? What can I take for my high blood pressure? I even had one person ask me how to get rid of stretch marks. Another person emailed me and asked me, what could an elderly person take or eat for dementia? This brings me to the apology. First and foremost, I wanted to do this video because I wanted to let everyone know that I am not in the medical field. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not any type of health-related person. I cook. That's it. Now, I said I needed to apologize. I might as well cut all this up. I only need a little bit, but oh well. I needed to apologize because I cannot answer those questions. I will not answer those questions because I am not a health professional, okay? I'm not saying I don't know the answers to the questions, but I'm saying I can't tell you, okay? So I ask for your forgiveness because when you email me those questions or in the comments, I have told several people, and those people know who they are, that I can't answer that question because I am not a health professional and to please consult a physician. So I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to avoid the questions. If I see them, I try to address them. But do know, I am not a health professional. And this is the reason why. I have a lot of people asking me to prepare recipes for people that may have diabetes or high blood pressure. And yeah, I could do that. But at the end of the day, what I may say, because I'm not a health professional, is good for diabetes, or that you can eat on diabetes, or you should stay away from this, or you can fix this, or it's a good diabetic meal, may not be good for you. Because you see, every person that has diabetes, high blood pressure, this disease or that problem or this issue or dementia or whatever the health issue may be, just overweight, whatever your problem is, it doesn't mean that the next person has the same problem, okay? Every person that has diabetes doesn't have the same level of diabetes. They're not taking the exact same medication. And even if it's the same name, it may not be the same dosage because their body requires something different. So if I give you a recipe and you make it and you eat it, or I tell you what you can do for that high blood pressure and you do it and something goes haywire, I'm liable. So I ask that you forgive me for not giving you the information that you so need. And I hope that you accept my apology. Please forgive me. I'm sorry, but I can't. And I needed to say this publicly, out loud, so that I will have reference. And the reason I felt the need to say anything at all is because this is what I noticed. I noticed that every single time I've got tons of messages, tons of comments, tons of DMs. Out of all of them, I have had one person to come back to me after I responded to their comment, question, DM, email, and I told them, I'm sorry, but I'm not a health professional, so I can't actually answer that question. Please do seek the advice of a physician, a dietitian, or a nutritionist, and maybe they can help you. I had one person come back and say, okay, thank you. Everybody else disappeared. And so that told me they were upset with me. And I thought to myself, well, okay, maybe I need to address this because I don't want people thinking that I'm mean, that I am not answering them just because, oh, she don't want to tell me, or oh, she could have gave me this recipe, or she could have told me this. 9 times out of 10, I got the answer. I'm not going to stand here and lie and act like I don't, okay? Because my family is healthy for a reason, okay? But I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not set up to do that, okay? And I won't do that. I won't jeopardize myself, my family, and everything that I have to give out information I shouldn't be giving out, okay? So please forgive me. I am so sorry. My intention is not to harm, but to help. And I can't help you by giving you information that I know I shouldn't be giving you because I don't know your medical history. I don't know if you're allergic to something or anything. It's not my place. And because it's not my place, I'm not going to do it. Now, you may find other channels that will give that information, that will share those recipes with you, and that is fine if that's what they choose to do. But me, as for me in my house, We ain't going there, okay? So, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. So, I am going to finish my prep. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if I want to say sorry you came in on this note or not. But, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please take a second to subscribe. And I will see you all next time. The good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.